and welcome to the Haunted Halloween Hop, hosted by Crafty Michelle. Over the next 3 weeks, a team of crafters will be bringing you their best Halloween makes. Hello, and welcome to week 1 of the Halloween collaboration hosted by Crafty Michelle. I'm very excited about this because I love Halloween. Lots of you probably know that by now. And all the links to all the channels of the people taking part will be in the description box below, so please remember to hop over and take a look at everyone's makes. I absolutely love seeing what everyone's made. It's so exciting. My first project is going to be a Halloween advent, if you like, so it's going to be a countdown to Halloween. Originally what I wanted to try and do was find a set of drawers. You can get ones with 25 in, so you can do them for Christmas obviously, but you cannot get them with 30, or well, 30 would be a bit difficult, but 30 would be absolutely fine. I don't need to open one on Halloween, but yeah, I can't find them. My hubby said he could make one, but he's really super busy at the moment, so yeah, maybe for next year. So instead I have this idea of decorating this CD. First off, I'm going to paint it with some black gesso, just to give it a base, and then I'm going to spray it with some of this Spray and Sparkle iridescent spray from Crafter's Companion. Whilst I'm waiting for the disc to dry, I'm going to paint some pegs, and I'm going to paint these with just some white gesso because I want to use this Starlight's metallic paint over it in Dark Orchid, but to save this paint I don't want it to soak into the wood, so I'm going to give it a base coat of the gesso. To make it easier to paint the pegs, I've taken off all the springs, and it's just a really light coat of gesso, so they're mostly dry now because the paint is really soaked into the wood. And my disc is dry on this side, so I'm going to paint the other side, and then put the Starlight onto the pegs and spray this with the Spray and Sparkle. My pegs are done, so I have painted those, like I said, with the gesso. I've got this huge pot of gesso. It's the Pebier one, it's lasted ages. And then I've painted them with the Imagination Crafts Starlight metallic paint in Dark Orchid. So I hope you can see how sparkly and pretty they look. So I've done all of those, and then this I have sprayed with the Crafter's Companion Spray and Sparkle. I was going to say shine, but it's Spray and Sparkle. But I think my nozzle on it was blocked because I've got all these big lumps and it's just supposed to be smooth and sparkly. But I'm not too worried, you can see how it sparkles, and actually it doesn't look that bad for something like this because it's Halloween. If it was like a card or something, I wouldn't be very pleased that I'd left lumps and bumps, but I just need to unblock the nozzle on that, I think. And my next piece is I've got this coin somewhere which I appear to have hidden from myself. I do not just do this, I'm always here it is. Yeah, so I'm going to put that in the middle, and then I am going to put this die cut on top, and I'm going to colour this with just some alcohol markers. I can't really remember how far I got because it's now a different day, but I've painted all the pegs and I've done the pumpkin, and I've coloured the leaves with alcohol markers, but the main pumpkin I've done that with an orange paint. It's the Dylusions squeezed orange because I didn't have the right colour orange in my graphic markers, and I don't have orange Copics yet, so I'm changing all my graphic markers for Copics, but obviously they're expensive, so I'm doing it gradually, or trying to save up to get the bigger box. And the sun has just come out and blinded me. Sorry, I'm gonna have to close the other one. There we go. Right, just let the light settle. Yeah, so I've coloured that with the paint, and also I was going around the edge of this disc in a black pen and slipped onto the front, so I've just added some green vines onto the disc as well, just to hide that. And that is finished. Next thing I need to do is number my pegs. So I've done this one, and those are going to clip. Now they are a bit tacky, so they've stuck to each other, but onto that there. So that's obviously my number 1, and I am using a Posca white pen and the Lou Collins stencil, just to number those up, and I'll come back when those are finished. I've added the numbers to the pegs, and I've done both sides, but I've done them so they're alternate ways, which means that I can either pop them on here and it will stand up. If there's, as long as there's 2 pegs, it will stand up, or I can stand them on something and I can reverse the peg so it's standing on the top. I'll put some stills at the end so it's a bit easier to see. But yeah, that's my project complete. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I mentioned at the beginning, all the people taking part in the Halloween collaboration hosted by Crafty Michelle are listed in the description box. Please pop over and take a look at their projects. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And leave some love and some comments on all the channels, and until next time, cheerio.